Hello educators, this is Marie Henderson, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a Hyperdoc in Word. Though you're probably aware at this point, many Hyperdocs are created with Google Docs. The same features and functions are also available with Office 365 and can be done in a variety of the Office 365 programs. In this video specifically, we'll focus on using those functionalities in Word, but you can also do the same things in PowerPoint, OneNote, and Publisher. Alright, so I've gotten started here with a Hyperdoc on the United States government, looking at the three branches of government. And I've got a learning objective here at the top, and then an engage piece hooking the students in to why they should learn about government, and specifically the three branches of government. And then I've got an activity here at the top for them to get started with, and they're going to read this article or watch this video. And you can see that the words here that are underlined are linked to the article and video I want the students to watch. So how do we do that? Well, first you have to find what you want your document to be linked to. So over here in Chrome, I have some resources open, and I found these articles on the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch that I believe are about the right level to help my students understand the three branches of government. You'll notice back over here in my document that I've already linked 3 videos here from the History channel about each of the branches of government as well. And so now I want to link those articles. They're from the White House, so this is the White House's website, so White House article. So if I type that right here onto my document and then I highlight those words, I can go back over here to the article itself, and since that was in the legislative branch column, I'm going to copy this URL, so Control-C on my keyboard, and then here on my document I have highlighted those words, and now I'm going to right-click on the words I've highlighted, and one of my options in the menu that appears is Link. So I click on Link, and I'm going to Control-V to paste that URL right here into the little address box. So then I click OK. The default is for your text to turn blue, and it is now linked to that article. So I can do the same thing over here with the executive branch. Again, this is a White House article. So I type the words. I use my cursor to highlight them. So I come back over here to Chrome, and this one's the executive branch. So I copy the link, again, Control-C on my keyboard, and on the Hyperdoc, I highlight the text, right-click on it, go to Link here in the menu, and paste in the link that I want those words to be attached to. Alright, so you get the idea about how to link things up. As you may have already learned, a Hyperdoc includes choices. So again, I'll point out here that I have both an option for watching a video with the content that I need the students to understand, as well as reading an article. Now students can choose to do one or the other, or they can do both. And then you'll notice here, I'm having them find 2 more of their own videos, articles, podcasts, etc. A resource of some sort that furthers their learning on the topic at hand. So incorporating again more choice. Additionally, a Hyperdoc is designed for student engagement. So I've actually finished this Hyperdoc and I have my final product over here. You'll notice I've incorporated color, I've incorporated some image, and all the way through I've got choices for the students to make. Down here in my planning box, as the students work to put all of their information together and synthesize their understandings on these new topics, they can either use this graphic organizer, they can create their own planning document to help them get organized with their thoughts and ideas, or they can use this program called Wakelet to do the same thing. Additionally, I'm giving them several options for sharing their voice, for showing what they know, and for collaborating with their peers. So here in the planning section, they are going to take their favorite 3 items and they're going to share them on Flipgrid in a Flipgrid video. So I have a Flipgrid set up for each of the 3 branches of government, so that not only do they get to use their resources and the information that they found online, but they can also use the information that their peers found online. Last but not least, I have options down here for how they're going to show what they know, how they're going to share their learnings and understandings. They have choices about whether to create an Adobe Spark page or video. They can create a video using Animoto or a web page using Sway, and they're going to share their findings and cite their sources. So that's how to make a Hyperdoc. We'll continue the learning with you having a chance to make your own Hyperdoc. At any time, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to let me know.